You saw it too. Vivian jumped in herself. Why does His Grace believe her over me? Joanna Green, so you're pregnant too. But guess whose child His Grace prefers?
Why must you destroy me? Was stealing Eddie from me not enough? Now you won't even spare me? No, Vivian, let go.
You vicious, heartless woman. You were afraid Vivi would have the firstborn, so you dared to push her in.
I didn't. She jumped in herself.
Liar! If anything happens to Vivi, I'll have your life.
Eddie, my stomach hurts. The baby. My baby.
Get away! Doctor! Get the doctor! Now!
Did he even remember I'm pregnant too?
Didn't I die? How am I a fetus? Me, Margaret Fairmont, master of the 5 elements and the I Ching. But heaven envies talent. Reborn right after coming of age. All I did was protect the kingdom by revealing a little heavenly secret. Was that really necessary?
I, Joanna Green, was so blind. To fall for that bastard Edward Fairmont.
Joanna Green, Edward Fairmont. Isn't this the tragic romance novel I read? I am doomed. In the novel, Joanna Green dies a tragic death. As her child, how can I possibly survive?
My lady, no matter what, the baby is most important. Please, just drink the medicine.
This doesn't smell right. This isn't a sedative. It is an abortion drug. Wait, the drowning, the premature birth, the drug swap. I remember now. This plot is...
Why does he look so pale? Your Grace, he was born premature. He's frail. Without proper care, he won't survive.
My lord, save our child. I barely survived his birth. Don't tear us apart.
Calm down, Vivi. Doctor, is there a cure?
There is, but the remedy needs the heart's blood of a blood-related child his age.
I'll find another way.
Please, save our child. He's dying. I'll die too.
In the novel, Edward, manipulated by the 2 of them, still swapped the medicine. No way. I just got here. I am not ready to die yet. Mom, don't drink it. It is an abortion drug.
Lily, did you hear that? A little girl's voice? No, my lady. It's just us here. There's no little girl. Please don't scare me. Maybe I just imagined it.
Mommy, don't drink. It is an abortion potion. Quick, throw it away. I don't want to die.
She called me mommy. Could my baby already be conscious? Sister, I've come to see you. Oh, isn't this the tonic His Grace specially got for you? I hear it costs 30 taels. Drink it while it's hot, sister. Don't waste His Grace's kindness.
Why so concerned about me today, sister? There's nothing wrong with this tonic, is there?
What are you saying, sister? This tonic. His Grace spent 3 days to get it. It's so precious. How could there be a problem? Drink it. It's good for the baby.
If it's so precious, why don't you have a taste first, sister?
Sister, don't joke. It's for your pregnancy. I've already given birth. Why would I drink it? Ah!
Something so precious should be yours first, sister.
Besides, you need to recover after giving birth. Drink. Drink it all. Why the rush to spit it out, sister? Is the medicine from His Grace too hot? Or do you know it's hiding something unspeakable? What are you talking about, sister? I just couldn't stand the bitter taste.
What's all this commotion?
Eddie! She forced me to drink the pregnancy tonic. My stomach hurts so much now. Is something wrong?
She just gave birth. You made her drink a pregnancy tonic? Go get the royal physician.
Just you wait, Joanna Green. You'll be punished.
Just a tonic for the pregnancy. You're so tense. You suspect me of poisoning?
Did you drink it?
So what? You gave it to me to drink, didn't you?
Silence.
It's a pregnancy tonic. Save the child. His Grace is still soft-hearted. He's having the pregnancy tonic brewed.
I knew he still has feelings for that bitch.
Luckily, I already poisoned the pregnancy tonic.
And I sent the abortion tonic, too. She'll die no matter what she drinks.
Help! This is poison too! I don't want to die! Let go of my mom! You bastard mommy! Run! They want us dead!
How can there be a little girl's voice?
No, my daughter is aware. I must protect her.
Joanna, are you insane?
Mom, you are so blind! Dad gave you labor-inducing drugs for that brat. That schemer even doubled the abortion drug. She even poisoned the pregnancy tonic. She wants us both dead.
This voice, it's coming from Joanna's womb.
Edward, you've hurt my daughter once. And you want to do it again? Julian is your son, but my daughter isn't.
Joanna, that's not what I meant.
That is exactly what he means. Mom Vivian tried to kill me. She poisoned Julian. She lied, saying she needed my heart's blood. She really wanted to kill me. Mom, save me. I don't want to die.
Edward, do you think I'm an ant to be crushed? If you dare touch my daughter today, I'll kill you first, then myself.
Joanna! It's not what you think. Let me explain.
Explain what? Vivian's people are right outside. She'll be here any second, playing the victim, saying Julian's dying. To manipulate the blind lord into hurting Mom.
Eddie, Julian's vomiting blood all over the bed. Dr. Linton says he won't make it till morning. Please, save Julian. His look is off. Is he suspicious? Eddie, Julian's coughing up blood.
Look, her people are listening outside, just waiting to come in and act. Go see for yourself. Is Julian really that sick?
Dr. Linton says he has only days left.
What's wrong?
Julian is very sick. I had no other choice. I had to use my own blood as a remedy. It's not a permanent solution, but for Julian and you, I'd do anything.
Vivi, don't cry. I'll find a way.
Eddie, is it that she doesn't want to save Julian? Sister, I know you hate me, but the child is innocent. For old time's sake, please save Julian. If you'll just save him, I'll even give my life.
For Julian, Vivi is even ready to die, and I doubted her.
What an actress! She is a pro! Next, she'll probably start pounding your chest and cry, "Why are you stopping me?"
Why are you stopping me? If anything happens to Julian, what will I do?
Poisoning her own son and wants my heart's blood. Right? A dead fetus works too. Then Mom and I would both be dead. You stopped the poison, and who is to say it wasn't my blood that cured him?
Vivian, you dare touch my daughter. I'll kill you. Edward, let me go! She's trying to hurt my daughter.
It's just a bowl of medicine. What's all this fuss? Guards, bring the royal physician to examine it.
Your Grace, it's a sedative. It's good for her. She's probably just restless from the pregnancy. I'll just prescribe a calming tonic.
You blind, worthless father. The dregs are dark. It is clearly mixed with nightshade root. We'd both be dead if she took it. My father's a blind fool.
It's all my fault she's angry. But Julian had a high fever and was gasping. I had no other choice. Forget it.
Julian's safety is what matters. Let's go.
They're clearly in this together. You deserve to be fooled. You'll regret it forever.
You too. Did you hear a little girl's voice just now?
Eddie, what little girl? Are you tired? Why don't you rest in my room? I'll give you a massage.
Silly Mom, you always swallow your pain. That is how the new girl gets her way. But Dad really loves you. In your past life, when you died, he went mad and became a tyrant.
Joanna, I was blind. That vile woman fooled me for over a decade. I'm sorry. Sorry for our child. It's all my fault. I failed you both.
Joanna, I'm coming to you. On the road to the afterlife. Don't go so fast. Wait for me.
They never say how they feel. So many misunderstandings. That is why they're drifting apart. Too bad I can't even save myself. That schemer. What will Mom do if she strikes again?
Baby. Baby. Don't be afraid, baby. Mommy's here. No one will hurt you.
Push harder, my lady. The baby's almost here.
Great! I thought I'd die at 8 months. I can't believe I made it to birth. Too bad. I won't live long. I can't help Mommy.
As long as you're okay, baby. That's all the help I need.
Something's wrong. This incense is poisoned. Mom, run, or we'll both die.
Bear it, my lady. Once the baby's out, you'll be free.
Oh no! The midwives and brides, poison ahead, and the villain behind! Who will save us?
My lord, she's trying to kill me. Take me away.
Guards! Drag the midwife to the dungeon for questioning. Seal this courtyard. No one in or out.
Daddy's so cool. He is a true future regent. So commanding, oh no! Mommy's in labor. Daddy, find a place. Quick!
Congratulations, my lady. It's a little lady.
So this is my mommy. So beautiful. I want to be as beautiful as Mommy when I grow up.
You're the most beautiful in the world too, baby.
Hee Mommy's prettier. She is just bad at picking men. How could she fall for this blind fool?
You brat. How am I blind?
Bad news. Lady Vivian has hanged herself.
Julian is about to die. What's the point of me living?
My lady, don't scare me. His Grace is here with the little lady.
Acting, keep it up. Clutching the silk, too scared to hang. Who is she performing for? Only a blind, fool of a father would believe her. If she really had to hang, she'd chicken out faster than anyone.
If Lady Vivian wants to die, why are you stopping her? Drag this girl out and give her 20 strokes.
No! Please, no!
Vivi, go on.
Eddie, I didn't mean to interrupt you and your sister. It's just that Julian was burning up and convulsing. I just panicked.
She says her son's dying, but there is not even a doctor here. She is just after my blind father's attention. What a great mother!
Where's Dr. Linton?
Your Grace, the young master's illness. He needs a close relative of the same age. His cure requires their heart's blood.
Just to say, my name already! They could just kill me directly, but they're making up a story only a fool would believe.
Eddie, I know you can't bear it, but my Julian is so young. I'm desperate.
Rest assured, Your Grace. I have a secret method to extract heart's blood. It won't harm the lady.
What a load of crap! You are the ones who made him this way. You think I can't use pig's blood as a cure? Her son would still be up and running.
It'll be over soon.
To the villa. Cry.
Blind father, even tigers don't eat their young. You are worse than an animal. Your son's life matters, but your daughter's doesn't.
You want to die?
Why did she stop crying? My lord, it's wrong! We need blood from a relative his age. Only that will work. Use my blood. Don't think I don't know you're in cahoots with Vivian. I can't touch her, but I can crush you. Don't play your part, and your family dies with you. Mercy, my lord. Please, my lord, have mercy.
That's wonderful, Eddie. Julian is saved.
You should thank Maggie.
Then thank you, Maggie, for saving your brother.
Who is she putting on an act for? Only a blind fool would believe her. My worthless, sexist dad.
Ungrateful girl. Don't you see who saved you? Didn't I not use your blood? Dr. Linton, when will Julian be well?
My lord, we need 3 more blood draws to cure him.
What's this about 3 or 4 times?
So, this is my sweet granddaughter. Let me have a look.
Wow, so this is my Grandpa King. He is handsome. He is so wise and powerful. So handsome.
Look at this little face. So pretty. I've decided. I name you Lady Margaret.
Grandpa King, please save me. Vivian wants to cut out my heart. And my blind dad wants my heart's blood.
You vicious woman! How dare you touch my granddaughter? Guards, drag her out and give her 20 strokes.
Lord Edward, save me. Your Majesty, I'm innocent.
Father, please calm down. There must be a misunderstanding.
Silence. You, who favored your concubine over your wife and tried to murder your own daughter. And you dare plead for her? Guards, drag this rebellious son out and beat him too.
Forgive us, Your Grace.
Don't be afraid, my dear. I'll protect you. From now on, you'll be Pearl. Pearl Fairmont. My precious Pearl. For your 1-month banquet, I'll throw a grand feast so everyone can see my Pearl.
Number Pearl sounds ugly. I want to be Maggie, Margaret Fairmont.
Then Maggie will be your nickname, and Pearl your formal name. How does that sound?
Could it be? The king can hear Maggie's thoughts too?
Lady Vivian, what a handsome boy. He's the spitting image of Lord Edward. He's the only heir to the manor. He's sure to be the young heir.
Such a grand party for a worthless girl. Today, I must make his grace name the young heir and steal that bitch's thunder.
I hear the king is coming to the banquet. You're so lucky, Lady Vivian. The king himself, he must be here to name the young heir.
Oh, it's nothing. His grace just dotes on him.
Today is my granddaughter's 1-month banquet. I'm pleased. I name her Lady Pearl and grant her Greenfield.
She's just a concubine. The king is clearly here for the lady. What's she doing here? Right. Trying to steal the lady's thunder. How delusional.
Your Majesty, since the lady has been honored, then Julian.
Closer, Grandpa. Let me see. What does the person who wants my heart's blood look like?
So this is the one who dared to harm my granddaughter.
You've disturbed the lady. You deserve this. Disrespecting your master. You deserve this. You didn't greet the lady. You deserve this.
He looks nothing like my scumbag dad. Ridiculous. What a fool. My dad almost killed me for his son. Turns out he was raising another man's child. This is hilarious.
Your Grace, what's wrong with Julian?
He'd hurt his own daughter for a fake son. Serves him right. He'll be childless forever.
Vivian, how dare you?
Too bad. She is an undercover agent. My blind dad can't touch her. Otherwise, this would be fun.
She's an undercover agent? So when she saved me, was that all a setup?
Maggie's tired. I'm taking her back. Deal with your own woman.
Your Grace, I really didn't mean it. Your Grace.
We'll settle this later. Go back to your room.
Useless boy. Why are you crying? It's all your fault. Do you think I'd have angered the king?
What kind of person takes it out on a baby? To get revenge, you have to use your brain.
Mom, I'm the one who saved his life. How could he treat me like this?
And how did you get that title? Don't you know?
So what? Once Joanna Green is dead, who will know the truth? Mom, you have to help me.
Here's Blight Blossom powder. It gives Joanna Green a rash. Then,
Mom, this will work.
The royal banquet is coming up. If their faces are ruined, you can take him to the palace. Remember, Julian is His Grace's only son.
Mommy, there is pollen on my dress. I feel so bad.
Detain everyone who touched this dress.
Nanny, it's blight blossom powder. I broke out in a rash from this as a child. Only the Green family knows about this. It must be Vivian. Let's play along.
The lady has suddenly broken out in a rash. Quick, get the royal physician.
Really?
Absolutely. His Grace has already brought the royal physician to her.
What are you doing here?
I heard Maggie was sick. I was worried. The doctor hasn't even examined her yet. How did you know she was sick, Lady Vivian?
I heard the maids calling for the doctor.
Oh, what a coincidence. One might think you're a skilled physician, Lady Vivian.
This is blight blossom powder. It can cause a rash in adults, let alone a baby.
What do we do? The banquet starts soon. We can't have no one from the manor go.
She just wants to take our place. What's an act?
Your Grace, why not let Julian go in her place? He's your son, too.
See, I told you.
Vivian, do you think I'm dead?
Sister, I had no choice. Julian, he's a bit frail. But if you hadn't pushed me, I wouldn't have miscarried.
What a liar! You really thought no one saw. You jumped in on purpose. The chambermaid in the garden saw it all.
You're saying the lady pushed you, causing your miscarriage?
Your Grace, I don't blame my sister. It's just that a mother grieves for her own child.
Since you won't admit it, then don't blame me for what happens next. When you fell into the water, there was a chambermaid in the garden. Bring her in. Tell me what happened the day Lady Vivian fell in. Tell me everything.
Your Grace, I saw it with my own eyes.
Tell me what happened the day Lady Vivian fell in. Tell me everything.
Your Grace, I saw Lady Vivian was behind the rockery. She stopped the lady. Then she grabbed the lady's hand and fell toward the lake.
Vivian, what do you have to say for yourself?
My lord, you'd believe a maid over me? What if she was bribed?
Are you saying I'm a fool?
My lord, I really don't know. Maybe I fell too fast. I couldn't tell if I fell on my own or if she pushed me.
Guards, take Lady Vivian to her quarters. 3 months of confinement. Without my order, no one is to visit her.
My lord, I'm innocent. Julian can't be without me.
My blind father really loved that schemer. She had an affair and framed mom, and only gets confined. He deserves being a cuckold for so long.
So, for framing someone, all you get is confinement?
Wait. Add 20 strokes. Take her away.
My lord, spare me. I was just jealous of your favor, sister. I wasn't thinking straight. Sister, please, spare me this once.
Then I'm jealous of your exclusive favor. Does that mean I can kill you?
You're heartless.
The banquet's about to start. Is my sweet granddaughter ready? Where's the royal gifted gown I gave her? Why is she wearing this?
Your Majesty, that gown. Lady Vivian sprinkled blight blossom powder on it, but His Grace has already confined her for 3 months.
Vivian dared to harm my sweet granddaughter, and you only confined her for 3 months? Useless. Send my order.
Grandpa King, that schemer bullied me. She can't get away with it. I'll get even. She'll get a taste of blight blossom, too.
Go. Take all of Vivian's clothes and soak them in blight blossom powder. Let her taste the pain of a ruined face.
Yes, Your Majesty.
That's a ruthless plan, Maggie.
Grandpa King is awesome. He is 100 times better than my blind dad. Love you. Love you.
My sweet granddaughter. Let's go. Grandpa's taking you to the royal banquet for some treats.
Why does this dress smell like pollen? Someone, help.
Lady Vivian, your face.
What's wrong with my face? Quick, get me a mirror. It must be Joanna Green. That vicious woman put pollen on me too.
Let me out. I need to change.
By order of the king. During Lady Vivian's confinement, all her clothes must be soaked in blight blossom powder.
Edward Fairmont, Joanna Green. May you both die a terrible death.
Greetings, Father. And to you, Lady Pearl.
At ease.
The crown prince looks so proper. Who'd have thought he'd plant his own woman as a spy in his brother's home? Haha, who would have thought? Vivian's carrying the crown prince's child. Also her child can't take his place. Poor, blind dad. He wasted his love on her. He deserves to be childless.
Fourth son, what's this? Family troubles? Don't bring them to the banquet.
I was wrong.
Look at the crown prince. He is clearly run himself ragged. He'll be childless. He may be smug now, but he'll be crying later.
Fourth brother, is there a mark on my face?
Though both Charles and Edward are pitiful, they deserve it. But I can't let them fight. It'll expose my sweet granddaughter. Time to begin the feast.
Finally, food. Yummy food. I want yummy food.
Easy, Maggie. Grandpa King will get you something good.
Is there anything the lady can eat?
Your Majesty, she's too young. She can only have milk for now.
Did you hear that, Maggie? It's not that Grandpa King won't let you. You're just too young. You can't have this yet.
Something's wrong. There is going to be a disaster in the southwest.
Your Majesty, 3 days ago in the southwest, an earthquake struck. Thanks to your foresight, 150,000 people were evacuated. Thousands of homes were destroyed, but there were no major casualties.
Your Majesty is wise. You were prepared. A blessing for the people. Lord Edward's relief efforts were effective. He deserves the primary credit.
My dad may be blind, but he is honest and decisive. If it were someone else, they'd have dragged their feet, and who knows how many would have died.
We were prepared this time, thanks to my dear granddaughter.
Oh no, the sky's strange. An earthquake's coming to the southwest.
Earthquakes always cause heavy casualties. We must prepare now.
The quake will burst the dam. Over 20 villages will flood. Thousands will die. We must release the floodwaters, evacuate downstream to higher ground, others to open ground.
Fourth son, stop eating. Go lead the relief effort.
Your Majesty is prescient. A truly great king. Lord Edward was decisive. He acted swiftly.
The disaster is under control. Lord Edward deserves the credit. His daughter, Lady Pearl. I name her Princess Royal.
Your Majesty, reconsider. Our ancestors forbade the harem from politics. Women must not meddle in court. Though she is young, if we set this precedent, it will lead to endless trouble. Your Majesty, Lord Edward is allowing a lady to meddle in court. This must not be allowed. It is an ancient rule. The harem must not meddle in politics. Though she is young, she is still a woman. Her presence here violates our traditions.
I allowed it? His Majesty insisted on bringing her.
Your Majesty, this is a council for men. Women have no place here. As the Minister of Ceremonies, I cannot allow our traditions to be broken. Lord Edward, as her father, you should control your women. How could you let her disrupt the council?
Lord Franklin, how is she meddling in politics? My daughter is an infant. She can't speak. She can't write. Is she supposed to debate with her cries? She can't even crawl. And His Majesty brought her here himself. Are you accusing His Majesty?
Wow, Dad was so badass. So this is what it means to be a protective dad. I am loving it.
What a handful. She only sees me when she needs me. I wonder where she learned that from.
Even so, bringing an infant to court is improper. You are treating the court like a joke. Where is the royal dignity?
This old fossil is so controlling, he is even telling the king what to do. He should mind his own messy business. None of his 3 sons are his own. He is happy being a fool.
She just spoke. Didn't you all hear her?
Lord Franklin, I heard nothing from the lady. Perhaps you misheard? The court is noisy. It must be a trick of the ear. Conrad Franklin, stop this nonsense.
His Majesty's reaction. Could he hear the lady's thoughts too?
At least his daughter is his too bad. He is not even sure who his wife is. Figures. This old man looks foolish. That is his wife's child with her cousin. And she fooled him with the like an uncle excuse. She goes home to her mother before every pregnancy. Isn't it obvious she is treating him like a fool?
Nonsense! It is all nonsense!
Poor old man. He is being cheated on so badly, and he is still stubbornly raising his wife's lover's son. What a waste of a life.
Lord Franklin, are you all right?
All this just because I can't attend court. Enough to make him spit blood. This old man is so fragile.
Someone, get the royal physician.
That's my girl. She's a pro at this.
Your Majesty, I am not feeling well. I must take my leave.
Granted.
This old man is so frail. He'll probably faint on the way. His only son is dying, and his grandson's fever is making him delirious. If he faints, no one will save them.
The little lady was telling the truth. I have a son and a grandson. Lord Franklin, weren't you leaving? Your Majesty, I suddenly feel much better. At a time when the kingdom needs us, how can I put my family before duty? I can debate for another 3 hours.
His wife is ruthless, too. A maid once tried to seduce him. She forced her to drink a contraceptive potion and sold her to Westfield Village, to a 40-year-old bachelor.
Your Majesty, I have a family emergency. I must take my leave.
Too bad for the maid. The bachelor found out she was pregnant and sold her again.
Your Majesty, family matters can wait, but state affairs cannot. I will put the kingdom first and serve the court.
Truly the Minister of Ceremonies. You twist the truth so easily.
Sigh. The bachelor sold her to a poor butcher. His grandson's fever went untreated. His son and the butcher went into the mountains to hunt wild boar for money. One died. The other was injured. He is probably dying by now.
Your Majesty, I must take my leave.
Granted.
Your Majesty, an urgent treasury matter. I must go. Your Majesty, my daughter-in-law is in labor. I must return.
Insolence. Half the council is leaving. Do you take me for a fool?
Grandpa King, Healer's Hamlet has a doctor who cures blindness. I am taking my blind dad to get cured. Let's hurry, hurry.
My own daughter. Always out to get me, huh?
Court is dismissed.
Son, I'm so sorry. I can't even afford your medicine.
My lord, we found him. Over there. Quick, get a doctor, now.
Lydia, you've suffered so much. I had no idea you were pregnant.
My lord, I was afraid to tell you. When I was sold off, that's when I found out.
Let go of my mom.
Stop! He's your father. Just like that old bachelor found out I was pregnant. He saw me as a burden, so he sold me to your father. My lord, I was afraid you'd reject me, so I didn't dare.
My son, I am so sorry. You've suffered so much. I'll protect you now, and my grandson. I'll get a royal position.
My lord.
Lydia, come home with me. I'll take care of you both. You'll be safe.
But your wife, she won't accept us. Just take our son and go. I'll stay here.
I am here. Who dares touch you? I'll write the divorce papers now and divorce that vicious woman.
At least he has a conscience. Unlike my father, who was a complete fool. Or he'd be begging her to come back. Watching the drama is everyone's favorite pastime, these lords. So proper in public. Now they look like street vendors.
Conrad Franklin's wife is here. This is going to be good. These are our top officials, acting like street thugs.
Let go of me, you worthless dogs! How dare you! Take me back now! My husband will have your hides!
Perfect timing. Do you recognize her?
This old hag with all those wrinkles? Where'd this country bumpkin come from? How could I possibly know her? She smells like pig manure. It's suffocating. Susan Franklin, you forced me to drink that barrenness potion and threw me to that old bachelor. And now you're playing the saint? Well, so it's you. Still have the nerve to bring up the past? Take a good look in the mirror. You're just a tramp who thinks she can be the mistress after one night. What now? Got tired of the old bachelor? And now you're back to be a homewrecker?
Susan Franklin! Enough! Just one question! Whose bastards are these three?
Conrad, what do you mean? Are you doubting me? Conrad, you heartless man. I've run this household for 20 years. For this woman, you'd slander me? What's the point of living? Heavens, open your eyes and see my suffering.
TSK. She deserves an Oscar. She is at her cousin's half the year. Her own grandchild is almost old enough to run errands, and this old fool is still in the dark.
You! How dare you! And I trusted you so much!
Now you are crying. Where were you before? If he doesn't tear this old hag apart, he'll never live down that massive green pasture.
Susan Franklin! I'll kill you, you vicious woman!
He's trying to kill me! Conrad Franklin! I ran the household for you. I honored your parents. I gave you children. Even if I get no credit, I've worked hard. And you're trying to kill me. I must have been blind to marry you, you ungrateful wretch.
Still playing the victim? Not going to admit it? Today I'll show everyone your true colors. Guards.
Cousin, what happened to you? Who did this to you? Conrad Franklin, how dare you touch my cousin?
Wow, Franklin's got some patience. His wife and her cousin are so close, and he is only losing it now. If it were me, I would have beaten them senseless long ago.
You shameless, vicious woman. Don't think I don't know. You had an affair with him and had 3 bastards. Today I'll make everyone know your dirty secret.
You're lying. My cousin and I are innocent. You're slandering me.
Franklin, stop acting crazy. Still denying it? You'll pay for this today. Keep it up, and next time it won't be the ground. Speak. Whose are those 3 bastards? I'll talk. They're all mine, Susan and I.
No, that's not true.
Don't even try to deny it. Susan Franklin, we are finished. Take this pair of scoundrels and their 3 bastards, and throw them all out of the capital. Lydia, let's go home. Son, Dad's taking you and your son home. We'll get the best physician.
My lord.
After this, Conrad Franklin probably has no face left to meddle in everyone's business. Grandpa King will have it easier now. For this family, I've sacrificed so much.
The show's over. Time to return to the palace.
Who's there? Show yourself. Who's there? Show yourself.
My lord, you have to get justice for Vivi.
Who let you out of your room?
My lord, I don't know how I offended my sister. My sister used Blight Blossom on me. My face is ruined. How can I ever face anyone? Please, my lord, get justice for me.
The king gave you that gown. You have no proof. How can you be so sure it was Joanna?
My lord, my sister misunderstood me before. She thought I used the powder on the little lady. She's been holding a grudge. Now she's in favor with the king, thanks to the little lady. She must be trying to get rid of me. I'm innocent. Please, my lord, investigate. I'm truly devoted to you. If I weren't desperate, how could I have defied you?
Blight Blossom is from the southern wilds. It costs 100 gold on the black market. Ordinary people can't get their hands on it. Want to know who did it? Just check which apothecary in the capital city stocked it, and you'll have your answer.
Just find out who bought Blight Blossoms. We'll find the culprit.
Joanna's right. I'll search every apothecary in the city. Guards!
My lord, don't listen to her lies. Though the order came from the king, he's so magnanimous. Why would he care about such a trivial matter? She must have put him up to it. She's the one who instigated it. Oh? I'm curious. I have no quarrel with you. Why would I harm you? My lord, she's just jealous of your favor, and she's using the king, who adores the little lady, to try and kill me. My lord, please, save me. Julian is so young. He can't be without—
Shut up!
You're just a lady consort. How dare you slander the lady of the house? Now that I know she's the crown prince's spy, she's no longer useful. Time to deal with her.
She doesn't even care if her son lives or dies, and she has the nerve to use him as a shield. Dream on. But the last time I saw the crown prince, he and Julian don't look alike at all. So Vivian has someone else behind her. And the crown prince might just be a pawn.
What?
The crown prince still thinks he can use his own bloodline to steal the heir of Fairmont. He has no idea he is being cheated on. But to pull off a scheme like this, Vivian's backer is no joke. My blind dad needs to watch out.
I can't touch Vivian yet. I've spoiled you too much. You've forgotten your place. How dare a lady consort suspect the main wife, even if she did it? You deserved it.
Sister, I was wrong. I just love His Grace so much. I was confused and misunderstood you. Please, be magnanimous. Please, spare me. Forget it.
Vivian is still useful. She can't be harmed. She's a lady consort, after all. Let the royal physician treat her.
Your Grace, Blight Blossom is toxic. It causes a rash in most people. The pollen entered her old wound. The poison is in her flesh. I'm afraid I'm powerless.
Impossible. I can't live with this face. Dr. Linton, you have to save me.
That is what you get for framing my mom. You deserve it. If it weren't for me, you would have taken advantage of my blind dad's absence and made my mom miscarry.
I have a folk remedy. When I had a rash as a child, this is what cured me. It's simple. Get some white lilac from the apothecary, dragon's bone, and glow-in-the-dark sand, moonlight sand, and 5 spirit fat, and add some human feces. Boil it all into a bath.
As expected, Mom's the real deal.
Joanna Green, don't think I don't know what this is. Do you think I'm stupid?
Lady Vivian, you be wise to accept the treatment. Guards! Prepare the remedy as Lady Joanna instructed. Make sure Lady Vivian is cured.
I don't want it. Spare me, Your Grace. I was wrong. I was so wrong.
You must finish your treatment.
It stinks. I can't take it. Let go. Let go.
Haha! Mom, that was brilliant! Soon, Vivian will be Vivi the schemer!
It's not that bad. I was just trying to scare her. The potion does cure blight blossom poisoning. It's just that this tub once held stinky tofu brine. She's just scaring herself with the smell.
Mom's too soft. That is why she was bullied in her past life. This time, I'll protect her.
Joanna has been wronged so much. She must hate me. No, I have to find a way to keep her. Joanna, it's getting cold in the capital. You haven't been home in a while. Why not take Maggie to Longmeadow for the winter? Let her meet her grandparents.
Joanna, you're finally here. Let me look at you.
So this is my grandmother. She is beautiful. Too bad she has less than 3 months. Too bad I am too small. I can't write a prescription for Grandma. What do I do?
This child.
Mom, I haven't seen you in so long. How are you feeling? Should we get a doctor?
I'm not feeling well. I've been taking medicine. Let's have the doctor take another look.
Grandma's clearly anemic. Once her blood is replenished, she'll live for decades.
Strange. I prescribed her the strongest blood tonics. Why is she getting weaker? Should we stop the medicine for a while?
Don't stop. If you stop, Grandma's done for. No way! Show me the prescription. And the dregs. I can't let anything happen to Grandma.
Don't stop the medicine. Someone, bring me the prescription and the old dregs. I'll get to the bottom of this. Ginseng, stimona, poria, angelica, and andrographis.
That is right. They're all good for replenishing blood. The dregs are fine too. So why isn't it working, Sai? If only I could take her pulse.
It's fine. I'm old. Just seeing my granddaughter is enough. Look at these cute little hands.
Her pulse is fine. Wait. Everyone move. There are bloodsuckers in here. So it is bloodsuckers. Good thing I am here. Otherwise, Grandma wouldn't last 3 months. Mom, they're afraid of fire. Quick, burn all the bedding. Let's catch the bugs.
Mom, we haven't seen each other in so long. See? Maggie misses you too. Why don't you stay in my room for a few days? We can have a proper chat.
All right. Someone pack my things. I'll be staying with my daughter tonight. Also, burn all my bedding so no one else gets sick.
These are bloodsuckers? Who could be so vicious to use such a despicable method?
Doctor, with these bloodsuckers, how long does my mother-in-law have?
Your Grace, with bloodsuckers this size, I'm afraid she won't last a month.
We fled to safe haven. And they still won't leave us alone?
Guards, find out who did this, and replace everything in the manor.
Yes, Your Grace.
Joanna, don't be afraid. I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Strange. Why only 4? With Grandma's condition, she'd need at least 8. Someone must have taken half. So, the culprit wants Grandma to die without anyone noticing. Someone must have taken half of them. So, the culprit wants Grandma to die without anyone noticing.
Guards, seal off the courtyard. Find the one who brought the bloodsuckers. Search every room's bedding and furniture. Search them thoroughly.
Yes, my lord.
Joanna, take your mother to the garden for now. You can return once the room is ready.
Mom, let's go for a walk in the garden.
Joanna, what's on your mind? Talk to me.
It's nothing, Mom.
You're my own flesh and blood. You're unhappy. How could I not notice? Is Vivian giving you trouble again?
Mom, if I wanted to get back at Vivian, would you blame me?
Silly girl. You're my own daughter. How could I blame you? All these years we've been more than fair to your uncle's family. For an outsider, I won't let my own daughter be wronged.
Vivian and I... It's a fight to the death now.
But she started it. We've never owed anyone. But we won't be bullied. Joanna, you're never alone. No matter what happens, your father and I will always have your back.
Mom.
Are you being mistreated at the manor? Tell me. Don't keep it inside.
Mom, I want to leave Edward. Mom, I want to leave Edward.
Joanna, why the sudden talk of leaving? But Lord Edward seems to care for you.
Care? If he really cared, why would he let Vivian in? His heart is all with Vivian.
Impossible. Lord Edward, he knelt before your father, begging for 3 days and nights to marry you.
Back then, he was all sweet talk when he proposed. And now he still let Vivian into our home.
I'm not sure about that. But I've heard that Vivian saved Lord Edward's life.
Saved his life? Oh no.
The arrow's poisoned my eyes!
Damn it.
After they fell off the cliff, a hunter saved them. Lord Edward was blind at the time, and he was poisoned. Vivian cared for him the whole way. Later, Lord Edward's men found them at the base of the cliff. He left his jade pendant as a thank you gift. Then he went back to the manor with his men to recover.
He left his jade pendant?
Yes, who could have guessed that a few days later, Vivian would show up with that jade pendant and ask the Crown Prince for help, claiming she was the one who saved Lord Edward. His Grace couldn't refuse the Crown Prince, so he had to let Vivian into the manor.
Taking an arrow and falling off a cliff. Why does that sound so familiar?
Schemer! Shameless! It was Mommy who saved Daddy. That day, Mommy passed out after taking an arrow for Daddy. And while Mommy was out, that Vivian stole the jade pendant from Daddy and pretended she was the one who saved him.
What?
She even conspired with the Crown Prince to drug Daddy, making everyone think they slept together. To hide the truth, Vivian framed Mommy and faked a premature birth.
So Julian is the Crown Prince's son?
I don't know either who Julian's father really is, but the Crown Prince has always thought the child was his.
Such a huge royal secret. Who else knows?
The king already knows, and some of the lords must have their suspicions. So many people know. But His Grace still won't punish Vivian. He's still protecting her.
Joanna, you're so naive. He's not protecting Vivian. He's clearly protecting you.
How is he protecting me? He only has Vivian on his mind. He doesn't care about my feelings.
Silly girl. Lord Edward keeping her isn't favoritism. Confusing the royal bloodline is a crime that wipes out your entire clan. If he acted, none of us would escape.
But why didn't he tell me?
It is because Mom and Dad won't talk. You misunderstand me. I misunderstand you. Plus, Vivian is stirring things up. So the misunderstanding just gets worse.
I'm sorry. I can't pluck the stars for you. So I'll give you a starry sky.
It's okay. To me, this starry sky is better than the real stars.
Joanna, will you marry me?
Mm-hmm.
You vicious, heartless woman! You were afraid Vivi would have the firstborn son, so you dared to push her in the lake.
I didn't. She jumped in herself.
Liar! If anything happens to Vivi, I'll make you pay with your life.
No. I still can't forgive him. He's hurt me so many times. I can't just let it go.
Then don't forgive him. I am always on your side, Mom. Let Dad suffer for it. He was so blind.
Mom! That cuckoo! How dare she use bloodsuckers on you? She's so vicious. If not for Maggie, we'd still be in the dark.
I thought she was a refugee from the capital. I took her in, only to invite a wolf into our home.
Good, we found the culprit. In my past life, a schemer caused my death in the womb. My blind father was away for relief efforts. My mother was in poor health, and Vivian tormented her with my grandmother's death.
Mom?
It's okay, Joanna. I'm here.
Your Grace, she still won't talk. Then try another method. We're getting her to talk today. Everyone has a weakness.
That is too brutal. Let's try something gentler, like using honey to attract ants, cockroaches, and bugs.
Get honey from the kitchen and bring some ants. I'll talk.
See, this works better than a whip. Don't bother. I know who the culprit is. The killer must be Vivian. Once Grandma dies, she is driving a wedge, making Mom and Dad's misunderstanding worse. Then she can take her place.
Vivian has always wanted to be the lady. It must be her.
But she's just a lady of the manor. How would she know an assassin? There must be someone behind this.
It is the Crown Prince. That idiot thinks Vivian is carrying his child, and that is his biggest rival for the throne. If Vivian becomes the lady, even if he fails, the next king will be his son. What a scheme! You can hear it from 3 streets away.
That Crown Prince? To plot against me, he'd even harm women and children. Utterly vicious.
Too bad. He doesn't know. Julian isn't his son at all. That is what you call karma.
The killer's dead. The trail's gone. Even if we guess who's behind it, we have no proof.
Not necessarily. The Crown Prince will send someone else. As long as Grandma is alive, his plan is at greater risk. Next time, he might use an even more vicious trick.
We can't wait for them to strike. Joanna, I'm leaving 10 guards. They'll guard the estate day and night. They'll protect your mother and you two no matter what.
And you?
I'm returning to the capital now. Anyone who dares touch my family will pay with their blood. I'll find out what he and Vivian have been plotting behind everyone's backs.
Your Grace, be careful. The capital is dangerous. The Crown Prince might have powerful backers.
Don't worry. I know what I am doing. Take care of yourself and Maggie. Wait for my word.
This is our shop. Take whatever you like, Joanna.
Mommy! I want that Phoenix gold bracelet.
You little magpie. Wrap this up.
Oh! Joanna, you're back. Why didn't you say so?
Mom, is this the little money pit my aunt had?
Ronnie Green. What did you say?
He's just a child. Joanna, don't take it to heart.
He's just a child. And what's your excuse? Who taught him to say that?
Missy Goodwin, our precious granddaughter. Who is he to judge her? You have no manners.
Is he really Auntie's son? How come? They don't look like mother and son. Knowing Auntie's personality, why would she raise another's child? Unless she doesn't even know. I wish I could see Uncle Harold. Remote deduction is tiring and unreliable. I almost passed out last time.
Get Master Harold back here now. Tell him I'm unwell.
Mom, calling them back so suddenly, won't that tip them off?
Maggie's never wrong. Any longer, I'm afraid something will happen to him.
I hope Uncle Harold gets here soon. I have a feeling this isn't simple.
Mom, what's wrong? Why the rush to get me back? So this is my niece. She's so pretty. Maggie, Uncle Harold brought you a gift. Do you like it?
I love it. Thanks, Uncle Harold. This rattle is so shiny. So pretty.
That voice. It's a little girl?
Harold, Maggie's still little. Shake it gently. Don't scare her. Some things are better left unsaid. Just keep it to yourself.
Strange. Ronnie and Uncle Harold aren't related by blood, but they're distantly related. I get it now. He must have been swapped by someone they knew. They swapped their own child for Uncle Harold's real son to steal the Green family's fortune.
Ronnie isn't my son? That's impossible. I watched him grow up.
Uncle Harold's children's palace is dark, with a faint red center. Not good. Little cousin Jasper is in mortal danger. My reading says he is near the Green estate.
Ronnie's in danger? Missy spoils him rotten. He's a little tyrant. How could he be?
Maggie wasn't talking about Ronnie. She meant your real son. Have you heard about the Minister of Ceremonies? None of his 3 sons are his own. That was all Maggie's prediction. I'm alive today because of her.
It's been 5 years. Where am I supposed to find my son?
Follow me.
Hurry up, Rocky. Didn't you hear the young master?
Crow! Pick one up and bark like a dog!
Ronnie Green, who taught you to do this?
Dad! I gave him money! He should pick it up like a dog!
Why are you hitting him? My son was just giving him money. That little beggar was the one who got on the ground and picked it up like a dog.
Uncle Harold, he is little cousin Jasper. You are father and son. Uncle Harold, he is my little cousin. You look like father and son.
What's your name?
He is Rocky. The vendor abused him until he went mute. Quick, catch that villain.
Tie up the vendor. Come home with me, okay?
Harold, why did you bring home a filthy beggar? Ronnie is here.
I don't want him. He's a beggar.
Shut up! What you just did to him. Don't you know? Since you like barking, then bark like a dog right here. Don't stop until you apologize. Son, I'm your father. I was a bad father. I made you suffer.
Uncle Harold, give him a name. How about Jasper Green? We'll both have Jasper in our names.
From now on, you're Jasper Green, the second young master of the Green family.
Harold, how dare you punish Ronnie? He's your son. Harold Green, have you no heart? For this wild child, you'd beat our own son in public.
Nissy, he's not a wild child. He's our own son.
You're crazy. I carried Ronnie for 10 months. Have you forgotten?
Ronnie was switched at birth. Jasper was abused by the vendor for 5 years. You saw it yourself.
You expect me to believe this mute is my son? Harold Green, do you just hate me that much that you'd bring home a beggar to spite me?
She is so mean. She can't see. Did he get all those scars from being beaten?
I know this is hard to accept. All right, we'll do a blood test. If Ronnie is my son, I'll apologize to him myself. If he's not, I must make it all up to Jasper.
Fine. Let's see how you'll get out of this lie.
Young master, don't listen to the second young master. He must have been fooled by that girl.
Heather, am I really their son? Will they send me away?
Of course not. You're the only young master of the Green Estate. The second young master is just confused. All right, listen to me.
Ronnie, come here. Let them see who the true green heir is. I told you Ronnie is my son. Harold, what do you have to say now?
Impossible.
I knew I was your real son. Something's wrong. Ronnie and Uncle Harold. They don't look like father and son. I get it now. They added a lump to the water. Uncle Harold, feel it. Water with a lump is slippery. Well, water feels rough.
Who changed the water?
Harold, are you crazy? The test is done. You're backing out? For a mute beggar, you're throwing away our family?
Don't be angry. I am scared.
See for yourself. They added alum to the water. Any blood will mix in this water.
Let go of me! Harold, you're a monster!
Look.
This? Impossible.
I'll get the water myself. Let's see who dares. Jasper, come here.
It's true. Harold's son has been found.
No, impossible.
Ronnie, your turn.
I won't! No, I am scared!
Please, let's stop. He's just a child. Maybe I had twins.
No. We must get to the bottom of this.
No! Ma! Save me!
My son, I'm so sorry. You've suffered so much.
Why the tears? Are you as pitiful as little cousin Jasper? He was poisoned mute as a child. Starved and whipped, his legs were broken. Forced to perform with a high fever. He almost burned to death, and you living in luxury, playing the little tyrant? Strange. Why did he run away? Did he know the water was tampered with?
Ronnie, why were you running?
Guards, seize her!
Mercy, Master Harold, I don't know anything. He was scared himself. It wasn't me.
She is lying. She is Ronnie's real mother. What if I use Ronnie to scare her?
This brat stole my son's place and made my son suffer. Guards, take him to the sideshow. Let the master teach him a lesson.
No. I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. Ronnie is my son with Jason Green. His wife is a tigress. We couldn't say a word. Just as Mrs. Goodwin II was giving birth, we bribed the midwife to swap the babies.
Jason Green, isn't he Vivian Fairmont's half-brother? He is a good-for-nothing, and his wife is notoriously fierce. No wonder they couldn't claim the child.
So he's my uncle's son. In that case, return them to their owner. Take them to Jason Green's estate. Let him deal with them.
Mercy, Master Harold.
Now the truth is out. But my cousin's still mute. Looks like we have to go back to the capital to see the royal physician.
My lord, I made this myself for you. Just one sip. See, I burned myself.
Set it down. I'll have it later.
It'll get fishy when it's cold. Does your grace disdain me now? I took an arrow for you. I almost died. And now, you won't even... Looks like I'm interrupting. Sorry to disturb you and Lady Vivian.
Joanna, let me explain.
Stinky! Daddy smells like that woman! It is making me dizzy!
Guards! Take Lady Vivian to the West Wing, and don't let her step foot outside.
My lord, how could you... for her?
Drag her out. Joanna, I didn't touch your soup. Don't be mad.
How dare I? After all, it's soup from Lady Vivian herself. It's precious. You should keep it for yourself, your grace.
Feed it to the dogs.
My lord, it's terrible. The hounds in the kennels have all gone mad. They're attacking everyone. It's like they're in heat.
Guards! Bring Vivian Fairmont to me at once.
My lord, I know I was wrong. But ever since Julian was born, you've never visited my chambers. I just missed you so much.
Missed me? So you drugged my soup?
How could you say that? I was just hoping to give you another daughter, as sweet as Maggie.
Mercy, my lord! It was all my idea. I saw her ladyship crying every day, so I secretly added something to the soup. It has nothing to do with her.
You saved my life. I remember it all. Household authority, the title of Lady Consort. Everything you deserved, I gave you in full. But what you don't deserve, don't you dare touch.
My lord, I never...
Drag this wretch away. 50 strokes. Make it public.
My lady, save me!
My lord, Autumn grew up with me in the Green family. Please, for old time's sake.
Since you're so close, then 25 strokes each. Let the whole manor watch. Don't kill them, but leave them alive.
That bad woman and her maid are getting beaten! Good for them! They're both snakes! Daddy finally did something good!
Maggie, it's been so long. Did you miss Grandpa King?
I did! Grandpa King spoils me the most! I bet there's a reward!
Little moneybags. This is warm jade from the Western Territories to calm you down.
Grandpa King is the best! I love Grandpa King the most! Grandpa King's big cousin was poisoned and can't speak. And his leg is lame. Can you send the best royal physician to see him?
Of course. Send my decree. Have the chief royal physician go to the Green Estate to treat Jasper Green at once.
Thank you, Grandpa King.
Then, Maggie, come to court with Grandpa King, okay?
Number court is so boring. I want to sleep.
How about a gold ingot a day for your trouble?
Deal. I'll be up before the rooster crows tomorrow.
Your Grace, the little lady is so young. How can she handle the rigors of court?
Yes, the little lady is too young. Court has so many rules. If she slips up, she'll be the one to suffer.
Besides, those memorials are so boring. They're no fun compared to the sugar figurines at the manor. Your Grace, please persuade His Majesty.
What? Do you think His Majesty's decision is wrong? Or are you afraid that your own dirty secrets will be exposed by Maggie?
You jest, Your Grace. We're just worried. The little lady will be too tired.
His Majesty's will is not my concern. If you're afraid, then resign now.
What? The ministers' families are here? This is my chance. Help me up. I have to go out. Sister, I heard you're back. I brought Julian to pay his respects. You don't mind, do you? How thoughtful, Lady Vivian. But Julian is still weak. He should stay indoors, to avoid passing it to Maggie.
You're joking, sister. Julian is all better.
Lady Vivian, you should focus on your son. That whole heart's blood incident was a public spectacle. Don't let your child suffer again.
You!
Don't be upset, Lady Fairmont. Some people just use their children as a front. What a pretty little lady. Here, Auntie has a gift for you.
Thanks, Auntie. Maggie loves gold the most.
Oh, looks like we have a little gold digger.
Auntie's fate is cursed. She'll die a terrible death.
This little terror, how does she even know about my family? Chancellor, it seems your daughter-in-law is not faring well. Your Majesty, please, I don't know.
Father, it's just children's talk. It's not to be taken seriously.
It's nothing. I'd like to see what other secrets this girl can dig up.
Her husband is keeping a mistress at the West Side Villa. She killed Auntie's son, driving her to a breakdown. Then she just moved right in. While Auntie was out of her mind, she used her own son to trick her into thinking her child was alive. She is after Auntie's fortune.
You raised a fine son? How dare he treat my daughter like this?
You're the mistress.
I am just...
Father-in-law, Yvonne is innocent. It's all my fault. Please, don't blame her.
Ruth, don't worry. I will make this right.
What good is an apology? Once a cheater, always a cheater. An old flame this time, a new beauty next time.
An apology won't cut it. You must divorce today. You can't! The children are 5 years old. So what if they're 5? Am I supposed to watch my daughter be tormented to death by those two?
But the children are so young.
Ruth, I know this is hard. But think. He hid his mistress for 2 years. He even had a son. Does he even care about you?
Scum like that should be dumped. Auntie should get a divorce.
Maggie's right. Once you're betrayed, it's unforgivable.
Joanna.
My precious granddaughter. She's broken up another messy couple.
The little lady has a keen eye. It is a blessing for us lords.
A blessing? More like a curse. What if I take Maggie to the harem? How much filth do you think we'd find?
My clever girl. She's crawling now. It's time for you to let go a little. About the manor, when do you plan to take over?
I'm busy enough taking care of Maggie. You handle the manor, Your Grace.
Mom's right. That schemer ran the manor for 2 years. She stole at least 200 grand. The manor's an empty shell. Let's stay out of this mess.
Are the staff here all useless? How could they miss such obvious embezzlement?
That schemer found some bookkeeper somewhere. The books were airtight. It was hard to spot.
What a shame. The manor's money was all for Maggie. But now Vivian's taken it, so Maggie's money is gone.
No, that is all my money. Take me to the storeroom. I need to see how much that schemer stole from me.
Alright, I'll take you now.
Maggie, these are beads. Don't eat them.
Mine, all mine.
Your Grace, sister, what brings you to the storeroom all of a sudden? It's so dirty in here. Just have a servant get whatever you need.
That's a funny thing to say, Lady Vivian. As the lady of this house, am I not allowed in the storeroom?
Sister, you know that's not what I meant.
Really? I didn't notice. Fig.
These are all fakes. It is so obvious. My dad's really blind.
Guards, go get Mr. Franklin to appraise these, and check what else has been tampered with in my storeroom.
Your Grace, these 3 are all forgeries, and they're all cheap recent fakes. They're not even a good likeness.
Who has the nerve to tamper with my warehouse? Guards, search the place. From the warehouse guards to the purchasing steward, don't miss a single one. You ran this manor for 2 years, and you held the warehouse keys. Now this has happened. What do you think your punishment should be?
Your Grace, please see the truth. I had no idea. Those paintings were genuine when they were stored. It must be the servants covering it up.
Acting. Keep it up. If you hadn't ordered it, would they have dared?
The servants? Perfect. Guards, arrest everyone from Lady Vivian's quarters. Throw them in the dungeon and make them talk. Let's see. Who has the nerve to touch my things?
Mercy, Your Grace. It's all my fault. I was negligent in my duties. It's not their fault. Please, spare them. I'll find the originals myself. I'll make it right, Your Grace.
Fine. Then find the originals, and I'll release them. If you fail, I won't mind using their bones to knock some sense into them.
My dear, I've missed you so much. Look how big Maggie is. Do you remember your grandma?
Strange. Why is Grandma poisoned again?
Dear, what's wrong?
Don't worry. The poison isn't strong yet. It just gives Grandma nightmares every night. First, have the kitchen make a calming tonic. I'll figure out the antidote later.
Quick, go make a calming tonic.
Yes.
Also, I have to cut ties with Vivian's family. They're about to cause a huge mess. We can't get dragged into it.
Right. Cut ties. We must. Your grandmother always favored the second branch. She pushed me out of the capital, and now they're making you suffer at the manor. It's time to settle the score.
What's wrong? Why so panicked?
Mom, that painting I gave my cousin, is it still with him?
What happened?
Lord Edward found out I swapped the paintings. He's making me get the originals back. But those paintings, I already gave them away.
To whom?
To the Crown Prince.
Are you insane? You dared give them to the Crown Prince? Didn't you promise me you'd cut ties with the Crown Prince? If he finds out, you're finished.
But the Crown Prince is good to me. He said he'd help me secure my position as Lady Consort. Besides, I saved Edward Fairmont's life.
Have you forgotten who really saved Lord Edward? If this gets out.
Mom, don't bring it up. It's all Joanna and Maggie's fault. If not for them, Lord Edward never would have investigated.
This isn't helping. We have to win Lord Edward over.
I tried, but that bastard won't even look at me. It was all for nothing.
Madam, bad news. Joanna Green is here with her men.
You rebel! It's just a family matter, and you're taking it to the treasury to disown us? Do you have no respect for your own mother?
Mother? When you threw me out of the capital, did you forget I was your son? If it weren't for Joanna, I would never have stepped foot in this house again.
I did it for your own good, Vivi, and Lord Edward are in love. Must you get in their way? Lord Edward is a nobleman. What's wrong with him having a few more women? Your daughter couldn't keep her man.
What a novel take, grandmother. My sister seduced my husband, got pregnant to force her way in, and you're blaming me for not keeping my man?
My daughter married into Fairmont Manor with a clean name, but Vivian did something so shameless, and you still treat her like a treasure? I'm here today to get justice. You always favored the second branch, stole my inheritance, and drove me away. It's time to settle the score.
What nonsense are you talking? The inheritance is for the worthy. With your talent, you'd just be a disgrace in the capital. How dare you mention Joanna?
I'm a disgrace? If you hadn't always held me back, how would I have been driven from the capital? Tell me honestly. Did you ever treat me like a son? I'm here today to cut all ties with you.
Strange. Grandpa and this old lady, they're not related. She is not his real mother. No wonder she has always bullied him. My grandfather is so pitiful. He gave everything for his fake mother's family, and in the end, they broke his arms and legs. Good thing his real mother's alive. I just don't know where she is hidden.
Fine, we'll cut ties. First, get your daughter out of Fairmont Manor. She's hogging the lady's title, making Vivi suffer. This isn't over.
Why should she? Joanna is the king's appointed lady. It's not your place to tell her what to do.
Brother, can you really bear to see Vivi suffer at the manor? She's your own niece. If Joanna knew what was good for her, she'd step down.
Grandma and Mom are right. Joanna Green, if you have a conscience, you'll give me the title of lady and go back to the countryside to farm.
Dream on! You think my mom's gone, and this schemer can take over. Dream on, Grandpa, don't waste your breath. Just play along for now.
Since you say my daughter is clinging to her title, fine. Once we're officially cut off, I'll take my daughter to Fairmont Manor for a divorce.
Father is right. As long as I can cut ties with you, I'll discuss a divorce with Lord Edward.
You mean it? No backing out.
Once signed, it's final.
Time to go to Fairmont Manor. Let's see if Lord Edward will let you go.
I agree to the divorce. But whether Lord Edward agrees is another story.
I disagree.
I refuse the divorce. My wife has always been only Joanna Green.
My blind dad, faking it again. He misunderstood Mom for so many years, and now he thinks sweet talk will win her back. Dream on.
By royal decree, the Green family manor was originally granted to Treasurer Green. Now he has long since retired and disowned the Green family. The manor is to be reclaimed. The Greens must vacate by noon tomorrow. No delays.
How could the king do this? We've lived here for most of our lives.
Lord Edward, for Vivian's sake, please speak to the king for us.
Yes, Lord Edward, this is our family's home. How can you just take it back?
What? You dare defy the decree?
We wouldn't dare. We'll move out right away.
Don't think I don't know. You have 3 other properties. Just move out. What just happened? I'll pretend I didn't see it.
Grandpa King, he must have given the manor to Grandpa. And Grandpa's is mine. Mommy, let's go see my new manor.
Okay, let's go take a look.
Something's wrong. This courtyard feels off. The layout is strange.
Are you okay, Maggie? Let's leave for now.
Wait! I remember now. This is a fortune-stealing array. Someone used peach trees to set it up. They're stealing Grandpa's good fortune. Fortune-stealing array. Under the left center peach tree is Grandpa's birth chart. And Grandma's is under the right center one.
Dig it up. Dig it all up.
Stop, you rebellious son. That's my favorite tree.
Brother, let's talk this out. Why resort to violence?
Madam Green, the king is reclaiming this estate. It's just a tree. Why so tense?
Sir, we found something.
Ah!
Open it. It is a witch doll. Let's see her deny it.
Don't open it. That's my personal item. Ah.
Just as I thought. A witch doll. She was trying to curse my grandparents.
So this is what you called your personal item?
I don't know.
Brother, this has nothing to do with me. Find out who's behind this. Witchcraft is a grave offense. Madam Green, you'd better have an explanation for me.
I don't know. I was sure I put jewelry in there. Someone must be setting me up.
Lying even now! Call the guards! Social house! Grandpa's real mother! Is definitely hidden!
So you're saying someone swapped the contents? Good. I am the authority.
You can't search. That's my private residence.
Guilty, huh? She must be hiding something.
Private residence? Witchcraft is a crime punishable by death. All property is confiscated. Guards, lock them all up. Make them talk. Maggie, let's go. Let's go see the storeroom. See if you like anything. What do you like, Maggie? Take whatever you want.
Only kids have to choose. I'll take it all. If only I had a space to store things. That'd be great. Oh my god. I really have a space. It is all mine.
Your Grace, 我要让人生。
Bring her out.
Son, save me! Daughter-in-law, save me!
Since she is so fond of her son and daughter-in-law. Then bring them all out. A family should be together.
Bring them all out. Speak. Who are you?
I'm Madam Green of the Green family. I'm Joanna Green's grandmother. Lord Edward, you can't do this to me.
Really? And this face, is that you too?
You're my mother's maid, Butterfly. Weren't you supposed to be dead?
Dead? I'm your aunt. My sister and I were born to the same mother. But because she was the lady's favorite, I had to be a maid.
So she is Grandpa's aunt. No wonder they look alike.
Your mother hogged the matriarch's position. She wouldn't even make me a concubine. If my mother hadn't threatened to die, she'd never have accepted my son. Then I found a master and swapped faces with her. That's how I became the Green matriarch.
Where's my mother? Where did you hide my mother?
Dead. I killed her long ago.
Grandpa, calm down. She dotes on her son and grandson. Beat them. Let's see how long she stays silent.
Don't hit my son. Take it out on me.
Brine.
My aunt is Lord Edward's lady consort! How dare you touch me!
Tie him up with Gavin Green.
Please, Mother. They'll be beaten to death.
Betray it! Or your family will be wiped out!
All right, I'll talk. She's hidden in the secret passage under the storeroom.
Mom.
Good thing this face swap method needs great-grandma's blood. Otherwise, she'd be dead by now.
Get the royal physician.
Great-grandma just lost too much blood. That fake face was destroyed, and it was sustained by that old woman's blood. Her face will recover. She just needs to rest.
She's been weakened for too long. She needs to rest. She's not in danger.
Yes.
Joanna, please, save my parents. They can't die.
We've already cut ties. Your family's business is none of my concern.
How can you be so heartless? Witchcraft. It's a crime that wipes out entire clans. Your parents are Greens too. Do you think you can escape?
The disownment papers are official. We haven't been family for a long time.
You did this on purpose. No wonder your father was so eager to cut ties. It was all to frame us. You knew this would happen.
I planted the peach grove. I cast the witchcraft. Vivian, be reasonable. You've been riding my parents' coattails for years, and you still achieved nothing.
If you hadn't schemed against us, how could my family have fallen so far? Your Grace, she's so heartless. She knew witchcraft is a capital crime, yet she watched my parents die. She and Mr. Green Sr. plotted this all along. She cut ties with them just to clear her own name. Can't win the argument, so you start lying? Your Grace, you have to stand up for me. She even harms her own family. She's so vicious.
I personally investigated the Green family's case. The witch doll in the peach grove, I saw it with my own eyes. Are you saying I'm blind? And framed the innocent?
I wouldn't dare. But they're my parents, after all. Your Grace, for the sake of our son Julian, please, have mercy.
Madame Green took all the blame herself. She'll be executed after autumn. Your parents and the rest of your clan are exiled to the frontier.
Exiled? What's the difference between that and death?
You're a part of this manor now. You're no longer a direct Green, so you're spared. I've been more than merciful. Don't push your luck.
How could this be?
What, feeling sorry for her? Want to go after her and comfort her?
Why would I be? A quick execution would be letting them off easy. The frontier is harsh. They drove your father out of the capital. Now they'll get a taste of the suffering you endured.
You've got it all figured out.
Besides, Vivian has no backing now. Next, she'll have to rely on the one pulling the strings.
Your Grace, my lady, they're here.
Lady Fairmont, this is my student, James Warren. He managed the Treasury's accounts for 5 years. He's very meticulous.
My lady, Your Grace.
The Green family's old accounts are a mess. Thank you for your help, Mr. Warren.
Grandpa Franklin is so kind. He even brought his student to help. Now, that schemer's fake accounts will be exposed. Grandpa Franklin is a good man. He can't die of a broken heart.
Is it my turn now?
Grandpa Franklin, kick your second son out, or you'll die of a broken heart. He'll fall for a courtesan. He'll buy her freedom and bring her home, and neglect his wife. That woman is pure evil. She'll kill your grandson, drive your daughter-in-law to death, and destroy your family.
Your Grace, Mr. Franklin Jr. He's causing a scene at the Scarlet House.
I am going. Take me to the show.
You're so sweet, Rose. Not like my father. He just sends me to Granton.
Don't be upset, sir. I'll keep you company.
My sweet.
What are you doing? This is a place for nobles.
You disgrace. I'll beat you, you shameless bastard.
Father, what are you doing here? Dad, it's a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding? Carousing in a brothel in broad daylight? And you have the nerve to call it a misunderstanding?
Please, sir, calm down. You'll hurt the young master. We have a journey ahead.
Please, sir, spare him. It's all my fault. It's not his fault. Punish me instead.
You have no say here, shameless woman.
Wow, it is getting even more exciting. Grandpa Franklin is so fierce, but he deserves it. That scumbag had it coming.
Mr. Franklin, this is a family matter. I shouldn't interfere. But Mr. Franklin Jr. leaves for Granton tomorrow. Your Grace, I drank too much. I wasn't thinking. You should go home and pack.
Take him away. Drag this disgrace of a son home.
Dad, I was wrong. I'll never do it again.
Get to Granton first thing tomorrow. Don't let me see you again. You're a disgrace.
Dad, I know I was wrong. Please, give me one more chance.
Dear, Simon knows he was wrong. Let him have a moment. He needs to prepare for the journey.
Dad? Mom? What's going on?
Jade,
You explain it to your wife yourself.
Here comes the wife. Let's see how this scumbag explains it.
Jade, I was wrong yesterday.
My lady, it's all my fault. Please, don't go. I'll be your servant.
Jade, she's pitiful. Let her stay.
My personal maid? Maids serve tea and water, can she? Maids don't climb into their master's bed. Can she promise that?
Well said. She is finally standing up for herself. That woman's just playing the victim.
My lady, I can learn. I'll never seduce him.
Who is she kidding? Pretending to fall into his arms, staging accidental meetings. She has got a whole playbook.
Jade, I promise she'll just be a maid. You can arrange her however you want.
Fine, then she can stay. Father and mother. My husband needs someone to look after him, so I won't be going to Granton.
Jade, what did you say?
Simon Franklin, we're divorcing. I'm taking our child to my parents' home. To live well. You and Rose can rot in the middle of nowhere in Granton for the rest of your lives.
Jade, don't go. I can't live without you.
I see. You just can't live without a patsy to run the household, so you can go out and fool around.
Guards, buy Rose's freedom. Send them all to Granton tomorrow morning. Post guards. They are not to leave Granton. Let's see how deep their love runs.
Father, I was wrong. I was truly wrong.
I'm not going to Granton.
This is all your fault. It's all your fault. You did this to me.
My lord, you're finally here. I haven't seen you for days. Did I do something wrong, Vivi? Did I make you angry?
I've been busy with official duties.
Everyone is laughing at me. They say I have no proper title. And Julian is being mocked too. I don't mind being looked down on. But he's your son, you promised me before. You said you'd make Julian the heir. Have you forgotten?
You have a poor memory. My wife is Joanna Green. Only her children are legitimate, and only they can be the heir.
But Julian is your own flesh and blood.
So you remember Julian is my son. Then you must also remember the problems in the accounts, right?
My lord, I didn't falsify the accounts.
If you didn't falsify the accounts, the money in the accounts, and those 3 paintings, you have 3 days to fix it. If you can't, in 3 days, I'll investigate myself.
Autumn, the carriage. We're going to see the Crown Prince.
Lady Joanna, out shopping? This little lady is growing more lovely by the day.
You're too kind, Lord Chamberlain.
Wow! Vivian's got guts. Canoodling with the Crown Prince in broad daylight. She really thinks this is his place, and no one will find out.
Go get Lord Edward and bring him to the restaurant. I have a show for him. And the Crown Princess. Tell them it's been a while. With the new year coming up, we should have a meal together.
Your Grace, welcome. This way, please.
Any private rooms left? What are you up to?
Your Grace, they're all full. Would you mind waiting a moment? I'll arrange something right away.
The innermost room on the 3rd floor, there is a secret room. Hurry up! It must be getting good now.
No need. I'll see for myself.
Your Grace, this way, please.
Vivi, tell me the truth. Between me and Lord Edward, who do you prefer?
You're teasing me, Your Highness. You're the only one for me. Look how much money I've gotten for you to bribe your way in.
I know it's been hard for you.
If you... working for me.
It's not hard. It's just that Edward found the accounting problem. He gave me 3 days to make up the 200 grand. And to find the 3 paintings. Where am I going to get that kind of money?
Relax. You're the one who saved his life. He's not going to kill you.
But if he keeps investigating, he'll trace it back to you. And Julian's true identity.
If it comes to it, we'll just make the accountant take the fall. He's been paid handsomely. It's time he earned it.
You're in a good mood, brother. You have the time to meddle in my affairs? Quite the mood, brother. Don't move.
What now? How much did he hear? I'm done for. It's all over.
Your Grace, shall I leave you?
Oh, Sally,
Lady Fairmont, you sent for me? What's this?
Let's just
You get a doctor.
Quick, get a doctor. Back to the palace.
Shame on you!
Vivian, you have no shame. Know your place. Seducing anyone.
Father, I need you to seek justice.
Grandpa King Juicy, the Crown Prince and Vivian were caught cheating. And they were stuck together. They had to get a doctor to separate them.
You rebel. My decree. Bring me Charles Fairmont and Vivian Fairmont. How dare you? You've disgraced the royal family.
Father, I drank too much. I wasn't myself.
So you thought you could touch my lady consort. I also heard the 300,000 silver taels from my manor. She gave it all to you.
That's a lie. It was only...
Only how much? Back then, I wasn't the only one there. Minister Sutton, tell us, how many thousand taels?
Your Majesty, I can testify. It was indeed 300,000 taels. 300,000 taels. Quite an appetite. You have 3 days. Pay it all back.
Not enough. Daddy's heart is broken. His pride is wounded. He deserves at least 100,000 taels. And I saw things I shouldn't have. 100,000 taels for me isn't too much, right?
And you, as his brother, how could you do such a thing? And you scared the little lady. Compensate Eddie and Maggie, 100,000 taels each.
Grandpa King's the best. I love Grandpa King the most.
Father, I don't have that much money.
No money? Then we'll raid your treasury. And this woman. Guards, drag this wretched woman out. Beat her to death.
Mercy, Your Majesty. I'll never do it again. Crown Prince, save me. Have you forgotten your promise to Vivi?
Vivian, haven't you ruined me enough?
Your Grace. Your Grace, save me. After all, I'm Julian's mother. You can't let Julian grow up without a mother.
Are you sure Julian is my son?
Your Grace. What do you mean?
Even drunk, I know if I've slept with someone.
So my blind dad isn't really blind. He knew all along the child wasn't his.
Father, though Vivian is at fault, she is still Julian's mother. Spare her life.
You're defending her? No.
Since she and the Crown Prince are in love, let her take Julian to the Crown Prince's residence. That way, I won't be the villain and tear them apart.
Granted, but she'll be spared death, but not punishment. Take her away and give her 50 strokes.
Well done! And the Crown Prince sleeping with his brother's wife. In the old days, that would get you drowned in a pig cage.
And you've thrown all decency to the dogs, sleeping with any woman you want. Take him away and give him 30 strokes.
Haha, after today, the Crown Prince will hate that schemer. And the Crown Princess won't let her off easy. That schemer is in for a world of hurt. Charles probably thinks he is lucky to have 2 sons. Little does he know, neither is his own.
Maggie, what do you think your father is up to? He used to protect Vivian so much, and now he just sends her away.
He is in a bad mood. His crush ran off with his brother. Anyone would be furious.
Lily, take the child away.
No, I am your own daughter. What can't I hear?
Little lady, let's go play in the garden. What are you doing?
Joanna, I admit I was fooled by Vivian, but I never betrayed you. I never touched her.
Impossible. Didn't you often stay with her?
I thought you didn't like me. I said that to make you jealous. Just to get you to care, even once.
Wrong. What about that one time? How else would you have thought Julian was your son?
The Crown Prince drugged me. Then she said she was pregnant. Besides, she saved my life. I couldn't ruin her reputation. That's why I brought her here. Then I heard what Maggie said. That's when I knew it was all a lie.
But you still framed me for her. You almost killed Maggie. I will never forgive you.
Yes, I was a bastard. I'm sorry. I deserve to die. But believe me, you're the only one I've ever loved.
Little lady, will Lady Joanna still ask for a divorce?
Doubt it! My mom's blushing!
Lily, pack our things. We're going home.
$500,000 taels! We can't even raise that by emptying our coffers!
The Crown Prince has been so lavish for years. We've been in the red for ages. Now, we can only rely on your dowry.
He had an affair and angered the king. And he expects my help. How shameless. He can pay it himself.
Your Grace, Lady Fairmont and the little lady are here.
What is she doing here? Never mind. Let them in.
Your Grace.
Hurry, Mommy! The schemer is suffering so much. I can't miss this show.
How can I hear the little lady's thoughts? Lady Fairmont, what brings you here today?
Auntie Crystal is true to her name. She looks so cold. Who knew she was so fiery? The Crown Prince fell for her at first sight. But she already had a man she loved.
The Frosts have kept the secret so tight. How does this little girl know?
Auntie Crystal is a real piece of work. She knew she couldn't refuse the Prince Regent, so she slept with her lover, and she got pregnant with a boy. If the Frost hadn't faked a premature birth, it would have been exposed.
How does this little lady know everything? If the Queen and the Crown Prince find out about this, the Frosts are all doomed. Remember, I have to find a way to kill her.
Too bad. She thinks her lover ran away. Little does she know, he is long dead, buried right under the silk tree where they used to meet. Back then, when their secret meetings were discovered by Auntie Crystal's mother, she went after her lover. He was afraid he'd get her in trouble, so he hung himself. What a tragic couple.
Maggie, why are you saying all that? What if the Crown Princess hears? We'll never get out of here. Your Highness, since it's not a good time, we'll come back another day.
Your Highness, my lady's wound is festering. She's delirious with fever. Please, save her.
A mere concubine dares call herself a lady. 30 slaps. Drag her out. Don't dirty my floor.
Good. She always helped Vivian bully my mom. Deserved it. Mommy, I wanna watch. I can't miss the Schemer show.
It is rare for Lady Fairmont to visit. Why not stay for a meal?
The Crown Prince thinks he is so proud of his 2 sons. But neither of them are his. He is infertile. He can't have kids.
I hear Vivian is your cousin. Time to catch up. Guards, get chili powder and salt from the kitchen.
Dr. Lewis says this is the best. Put it on her.
Don't. I'll do it myself.
No wonder they got chili powder and salt. So that is what it is for.
Bear with it, Miss Vivian. This is good medicine. The Crown Prince will be relieved.
Sister, you have good ointment. Can I borrow some?
Too bad. It's all gone.
But you?
Wow, clots on open wounds. Are they curing her like meat?
Watch closely. This is what happens to troublemakers. Patience. Vivian's injuries are severe. This medicine needs to be applied until nightfall.
It is only morning. It is a long way to nightfall. The steamer is in for a rough day.
Look at you. You could have played with any woman. Why that venomous woman? Now look, what are you going to do?
Mother, actually I sent Vivian to Edward. Julian is my son too. I wanted my own bloodline to be the heir of Fairmont. Who knew they'd actually favor a worthless girl?
You're just... Forget it. In that case, I'll help you out.
Mother, you have a plan?
In a few days, it's Margaret's first birthday banquet. Once she's dead, won't Julian be Lord Edward's only child?
Maggie's 1 year old. Go on, what will you pick?
Why did the little lady pick an incense burner? Is she going to become a nun? This burner looks so plain. It is not an ill omen, is it?
That gold set is laced with slow poison. If I touched it, I'd slowly grow weak. What a wicked plot.
Guards, seize that set and have it thoroughly inspected. And check every single item here.
This one's fine. It is the legendary alchemy cauldron. When I grow up, I'll make elixirs.
Let her keep that one.
Grandpa King, after you check it, remove the poison and give me the gold. Don't waste it.
What a little miser. Guards, have a new set of items made. For the little lady.
Your Majesty, we've found the culprit. She commissioned the gold set.
Aren't you the Queen's personal maid? How dare you? How dare you harm the little lady?
Mercy, Your Majesty. I didn't poison her. I just heard it was the little lady's first birthday, so I had a set of gold jewelry made to please her. I really didn't know it was poisoned.
Acting. Keep it up. She won't even look at the king. She is clearly hiding something.
Your Majesty, this gold jewelry is coated with a slow-acting poison, colorless and odorless. A child's body is weak. If worn, she would grow weaker within 6 months and eventually die of what seems like a cold. It would be nearly undetectable.
What a vicious plot. Guards, 20 slaps. Let's see if she talks.
I really don't know. Please, Your Majesty.
Not talking, huh? Then I'll have your family and the craftsman who made the jewelry all thrown in jail and tortured. Let's see. If your mouth is tough, or if their damn bones are.
H. She is protecting her master. She is loyal. I'll give her that to back. It is for the wrong person.
Your Majesty, they've all been captured, but no matter how we question them, they all claim ignorance.
Your Majesty, what is all this about? Why are you suddenly arresting people in my chambers?
This woman poisoned Maggie's first birthday items. She tried to kill her.
How could such a thing happen? Who would be so bold? But, Your Majesty, even if you're investigating, you can't make such a scene and drag in the innocent.
They have to be truly innocent.
If my father hadn't held the army and fully supported you, you might not even be on this throne today. And now, for a 1-year-old girl, you doubt me?
You are the one with a shady past, cheating on Grandpa King, and you have the nerve to play the victim.
Your Majesty, you've searched, you've investigated. Did you find this lover of yours?
Not finding him doesn't mean he's not there.
You've neglected me for years, yet I've still served you faithfully, managing the harem and easing your burdens.
And now, for a mere suspicion, you question my honor? Is it because the Grant family holds the military and it's an eyesore to you? Are you using this to get rid of us?
The queen's lover could be a man or a woman. Only women can move freely in the harem.
Forget the man. Find out who's been closest to the queen, especially the maids and consorts.
That is not enough. It is four. The queen even wrote a story about them. It is hidden in her death frame. She is a great writer.
Arrest the 4 women from the book. All of them. Take them to the Royal Inquisition. Your Majesty, 2 of them confessed. They admitted the Queen poisoned the first birthday items. Your own people have confessed. What more do you have to deny?
I am the queen. You can't touch me. My father commands the army. Just try it.
Your Majesty, even if my daughter is at fault, she deserves leniency. If you insist on her death, my 100,000 troops may not be able to protect the capital. Your Majesty, even if my daughter is guilty, for the sake of the Grant family's 100,000 troops, show her mercy. If you insist on punishing her, the capital's peace will be lost.
Oh, please! He still dares to bring up his troops. In the 8th year of Concord, he sacrificed 30,000 soldiers as cannon fodder. He got nearly 100,000 men killed for nothing, and he still hasn't paid for that.
Your Majesty, the Queen is your wife. The Crown Prince is your eldest son. Why be so harsh? Just pardon them and throw Lord Edward's family in the dungeon. Make Julian the heir of Fairmont, and this will all be over.
As if! You even stole your men's credit for your sons!
And if I refuse, what will you do?
Your Majesty, you'd be wise to comply. I hold the Tiger Tally. The troops obey my every command. With a single order, 100,000 troops will storm the capital.
As if! You even stole your men's credit for your sons! Your eldest stole Captain Warren's credit. Your second son took the Vanguard's glory. And your youngest is the funniest. He froze on the battlefield. He only survived by sacrificing 200 soldiers.
This is treason. You think the troops really obey you? They hate you. You used 30,000 men as human shields. They hate you for stealing their glory for your worthless sons. You traded their lives for your own glory, and you dare say they obey your every command?
So be it. So what if I'm committing treason? I have the army. You'd be wise to abdicate to the Crown Prince. You can still be the Emperor Emeritus. It's a win-win. Or else, don't blame me for using force.
That'll teach you. Here is a banana peel. Take a seat.
Your Majesty, don't push me. My legs. Why can't I move my legs?
Hee. Nice fall. Hope you are paralyzed for life.
Old Grant, you said the army follows the token, not the man. Now the Tiger Tally is in my hand. So, who do you think they'll obey?
Your Majesty, old Grant has had a stroke. I'm afraid he'll never walk again.
My decree. Queen Eleanor Grant is deposed. Banish her to the cold palace. As for Crown Prince Charles Fairmont, strip him of his title, degrade him to a commoner, imprison him in the House of Nobles for life.
Your Majesty, you can't do this to me. I'm a Grant.
The Grants? From this day on, the Grants have no army.
Here is some healing medicine. Take it and recover well.
You're being kind?
The Crown Prince has been deposed, and I am divorcing him. I am taking my son back to Frost Manor. As for you, you can stay here and enjoy yourself.
I got with the Crown Prince not to live a life of hardship. I want wealth and glory. Now, I have no choice but to ask him for help. Go. Bring me the messenger pigeon.
This Vivian Fairmont is useless.
It seems this pawn is spent. Time for the next pawn.